Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a awesome day. I'm back at you again with yet another DIY project, and this is going to be another wedding centerpiece because I'm doing a wedding series. I'm going to be doing a lot more wedding related items. I decided that that's probably a good direction for my channel to go in, so I'm still going to be doing a holiday and some home decor, but I think my focus is pretty much going to be on special event type stuff, weddings. Not so much special event, really more wedding centerpieces than anything else. I really have no interest in doing baby shower stuff or anything like that. So I think there are plenty of YouTubers out there that's covering the baby, bridal shower, sweet 16 type stuff. I don't want to do that. So anyway, let's get into this tutorial. This is going to be a very this is going to be another centerpiece, but we're gonna bring in some color. I've been doing a lot of neutral centerpieces, and so I wanted to do one that was very vibrant, had a lot of color in it, because every bride doesn't want to just stick with neutral colors. Some brides really want and enjoy color, and they want to bring color into their special day. So I'm going to show you how to do a centerpiece and arrangement that brings in color. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using, once again, these Dollar Tree 4-inch tapered candle holders, and you will need 4 of them. We will also be using We're also going to be using this cut glass bowl from the Dollar Tree, and I love this series. I bought several pieces of this. I think these are great to make centerpieces with and other items. We're going to be using the notorious 8-inch round ornamented Dollar Tree bowl, and as you can see, I've already applied a paint treatment to this, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then we're also going to be using a paper plate, the paper plate method that I showed you before in a previous video. And then we're going to be using some gold beads, and we are going to be using spray paint. So the first spray paint that, say that 5 times, the first spray paint that I used was to apply a gold metallic treatment to this 8-inch decorative Dollar Tree bowl, and I used Rust-Oleum 2X ultra coverage paint and primer. This is a very good paint. It really does give you nice coverage very quickly, and it dries pretty fast. The only thing that I would suggest, which I haven't done yet, is to apply some type of polyurethane on it, or a clear protective cover, because when you do these paints, obviously when you paint glass, it will scratch off. So yeah, you would definitely want to apply some type of clear coating over this. Okay, I'm not going to show that in this video, but that's something that I'm recommending. And then we're also going to use this new spray paint that I really decided I wanted to stick my neck out there and try, and this is Krylon stained glass. I got it in royal purple. They have about 4 different colors in this. I think they have a red, a blue, and a green. Okay, but I got the purple because I love purple, and this is from their DIY series, do it yourself, and it's a translucent colored paint. Okay, so this, I'm going to be able to paint these, and what I'm going to be doing is applying this treatment to all 4 of these tapered candle holders, as well as the cut glass bowl. So I'm going to be painting these 5 pieces with this stained glass translucent paint. And I really wanted to try this because I wanted to do a paint treatment that was still gonna have some glass peeking through. I would still have that glass look. And I really wish that Dollar Tree would offer these tapered candle holders in different colors, but no worries. You can use this paint and you can give yourself a different color and it will still look like glass. Okay, so I thought this was pretty good. I am going to show in the video me applying the paint to the tapered candle holders, But I did want to go over the directions. What I would suggest you do and what they suggest you do is that you really shake this can up for at least 1 to 2 minutes and continue to shake it up as you are applying the paint. That's really important. Also, make sure that your tapered candle holders are very clean, so that there's no dust or particles or anything. Wipe it off with some alcohol, and that will give you that will help to apply the paint a lot better. And it asks that you go over it in a sweeping motion, and you'll see me doing that, going over in a sweeping motion. So that should help you to apply this particular paint, because it does have a different consistency to this type of paint. Okay, so but what we want to do first before we start painting is you would just want to go ahead and paint your 8-inch decorative bowl. Go ahead and paint that with metallic spray paint of your choice, whether you want to do gold or whatever. I'm just going to have 2 tones. I'm going to have purple and gold because those are royal colors. And so I didn't want to do the whole thing in the translucent purple. I wanted a color blocked effect. So this is a color block vase that I'm making. But again, you can paint this any color you want. Alright, so what we want to do, and this is for the newbies who are just finding this video and they don't know how to put these tapered candle holders together to make a vase, is I'm just going to go over it very quickly. So basically what you want to do is, before you apply your paint, you want to go ahead and put your the base of your vase together. So you're going to take your E6000 and you're going to apply a nice generous coat to the top of the candle holder. Then you're going to go ahead and take one of the other candle holders and just pile it on top. Okay, so just put it on top and just wait about 40 minutes and let the glue get kind of tacky so that it will stay in place and it won't be slipping around, because when you put this glue on initially, it will slip around a little bit until it gets tacky. Okay, so that's just a tip. Put the glue on and then wait about 30 to 40 minutes and let it get tacky. Okay, so that it feels like it's stuck together. And then once you've done that, put the other piece, apply a nice generous amount of E6000 to the rim of the upside down candle holder, and put the other one right side up. And same thing, wait 40 minutes, let it get a little bit tacky. Okay, and you can stop right here if you want to. That's what I would suggest. I would just put 3 together and let it sit for a couple of hours, maybe about 5 or 6 or 7 hours or so, and just let it kind of get really start to bond. And then you can put this piece on after that. Preferably you should wait 24 hours, but you can wait about 7 to 8 hours and let these 3 pieces just kind of gel together. And then put the last piece on, and again put a generous amount of E6000 and put your last tapered candle holder on. Okay, and already you have the basis of your vase. And once that's done and you've waited a couple of hours, again 2 or 3 hours, then you can put this other part on, and this is the cut glass bowl. And what you want to do is just put a nice generous amount right around the bottom edge of this, and then sit it down inside here, and it will gel. It doesn't look like you have enough room for the glue to hold, but it will hold. Okay, and then put that part on after you've applied the E6000. Put that on, wait maybe a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. Then you want to go ahead and put a nice heavy book on top of it and let this sit for about 24 hours. Okay, about 24 hours. Once you've done that, then you can go ahead and take this whole entire piece outside and apply your spray paint, your royal blue stained glass. Okay, now I'm going to show myself actually painting this, but I didn't do it in this method. I pretty much just painted it separately. I painted the pieces separately, but I would suggest that you put the whole thing together and then spray paint it, okay? So hopefully that's not confusing, but I'll go ahead and show you the clip of where I'm actually spray painting the items separately. But again, I want to emphasize, you don't have to do it that way. You can do it that way, or you can do it the way that I just showed you, which is to assemble the majority of the vase together and then go ahead and spray paint it. So either method would work. Before you spray paint your pieces, make sure that you wipe them off with alcohol really good before you start to spray paint. Now I'm getting ready to go ahead and use my Krylon stained glass royal purple. It's just, it tells you on the directions to shake the can for about, I'd say about a minute and a half before you start to spray it. And it says to use sweeping motions. So this is what you should have once you apply the paint. This is what it's going to look like, and this is gorgeous because this is the look that I wanted. I wanted to have a translucent look. I did not want to have a look where it looked like I spray painted it. I wanted it to look like it came like this. So I think this looks awesome. And with this paint, it's going to be somewhat of a mercury glass type effect. So each piece is not going to be the same. You're going to see some variations in the glass because of the way this paint is. But I think that adds character to the vase, and it adds like an antique vintage look to it. Because you don't just get a one-size-fit-all, just swooping paint look that you would get if you was spray painting it gold or silver. You actually get different variations on the glass base, on the glass tapered candle holders, because of the way that the paint is. Okay, so but I think it looks amazing. I think it looks great, and I really love the way it looks. I love the application. I would definitely buy this paint again. I would definitely try another project with this paint. So I thought that this came out awesome. And once again, this is the Krylon stained glass do-it-yourself paint. Okay, so it looks freaking awesome. This is what I was going for right here. This look right here. So we have our vase. It's completely painted. We put our treatment, our stained glass treatment on it. And you would think that this is going to be the top of the vase. No, it's not. We're going to turn this upside down because this is actually going to be the bottom of the vase. I thought that it looked much better like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the 8-inch decorative bowl that we painted gold. And this is going to be the top. And you see where I'm going with this. Absolutely gorgeous. So you kind of sort of have like a really different funky look to your vase, and it's very unique, and I love it. I think it looks awesome. It looks amazing. So just kind of breaking up the color with a different color at the top and a different paint treatment really, I think, makes this vase look incredible. So we have a awesome piece to work with. Now all we have to do is come up with our florals. Now before we go to the florals, I want to stop for a minute and show you what I'm going to be doing as far as like having some hanging beads coming down. What we're going to do is we're going to use this plastic plate, and I've shown this method in another video. So we're using this one-hole punch to make perforations in this plastic plate. And basically, when you use the one-hole punch, this plastic plate is so thin it goes straight through. Okay, so what I've done is I've made, let me see how many holes did I make. I made 8 holes in this, okay? And what I've done is we're going to take these plastic gold beads, and these are basically like beads I got out of the Christmas section. You can find these beads at the Dollar Tree all day long, okay? And it doesn't really matter what color it is, preferably gold, because then you won't have to use as much spray paint. But if all you can find is green or blue or purple, just get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these beads and we're just going to cut them in half, okay? And we're going to use 2 of those. And of course, once you cut them in half, you'll have 4 strands. And what we're going to do is, since this is such a bright gold and it doesn't match our vase, at the top of our vase, we're going to take our spray paint and go ahead and spray these 4 strands of pearls, so that they match and coordinate with the spray treatment that we put on our bowl. And then what we're going to do is we're literally going to take these beads. Hope I got this right. We're going to take these beads and we're just going to push them through our hole in the plastic plate. And once you push them through the hole, they should stay. You shouldn't have to tape it. Now you can tape it, you can hot glue it, just if you want it to be more secure, but I didn't feel like I needed to do that. So I'm basically just taking the beads and just pushing one bead through the hole. Okay, and I've made 8 holes in this plate. And super easy. And again, if you really want to secure them, you can add some hot glue or some tape, because you're really not going to see the top of this bowl. So I'm just pushing them through. You can hear it snap. And I just measured the holes. I measured the spacing in the holes so that the beads were pretty much, they will for the most part be leveled. You know, they will all pretty much be the same size once I was done. So this is what that would look like. And you can see how fast I did that. Real simple. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little crystals, and I got this off of some beading that I bought at Joann's Fabrics. These are just some really square crystals, and you can find these things in the beading section in Joann's. Okay, and this was just attached to something else. I took it off, and I'm going to attach it to the bottom of these beads. So I have 4 of these, and I'm just going to open up the ring and attach it to the bottom of the bead. Okay, so as you can see, I've applied these little crystals onto the beads, and like I said, I just basically just opened up the ring with my hand and just attached it or looped it right on the very end of the beading. And I think this looks pretty good, and it has a nice little translucent look to it. So I like that. It's not clear, it just has like a translucent type of rainbow effect to it. And so this is what that would look like. So again, this is a really great method. This is something that I came up with, that I thought was simple and easy, and you kind of avoid having to attach these things to the actual floral foam. It's much easier to me to attach to the plate, and it works really well if you're using real flowers, because then you know you have some plastic here, and that's good for the oasis that you're going to be using, because you have to keep those flowers obviously wet. So it's good because then you have some, you have an area where you can actually put a little bit of water to keep the oasis wet. So this is like a really great idea if you're going to be using real flowers. So the next part that I'm going to actually show you is me putting the flowers together. So we'll get right to that. Okay, everyone, so here it is. This is our finished product, and it looks great. It looks fabulous, 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 fabulous. Nothing but striking, bold colors. Okay, so we have tons of color in this arrangement, and I really love the colors. I did go out on Pinterest and I was looking at arrangements with this color palette. So what we have is green, we have a, I guess you could call it a deep fuchsia, we also have pink, we have purple, and then we have we have a dark purple, and then we have a lighter shade of purple mixed in with a little bit of pink. So everything looks awesome. And we also have red, I'm sorry, we have red roses in there as well. So just to give you a quick rundown, I used red roses, just a few of them, and let me get a little bit closer up. I believe I used about 4 or 5 red roses, and I got those from Michael's. The green hydrangea is from the Dollar Tree. The fuchsia hydrangea is from Family Dollar, and they were $3 a stem. The pink roses are from Rose's Discount Store. The purple roses are from Hobby Lobby, and the deep pink roses are from Hobby Lobby, and then the cascading orchids on the side are from Family Dollar. And none of the flowers that I put in this arrangement were more than $5 each. So going to Hobby Lobby when they have their 50% off sale, I was able to get $10 bundle of roses for $5. And then all of the flowers that I got from Family Dollar were $3 a piece. And of course, supplementing with Dollar Tree flowers. Okay, so this was very affordable, and it's huge. Okay, it's a nice, full, lush arrangement with no gaps. Because I really don't like to have gaps in my floral arrangements. You can do this arrangement with very, very little gaps. So once again, I have red roses here. I think I used 3 red roses. One here, one there, and one in the corner. And those are from Michael's. And they were either $3, because they were on clearance. I buy my flowers on clearance. The purple roses was from Hobby Lobby, $5. The deep pink roses were from Hobby Lobby, $5. The really deep fuchsia hydrangeas were from Family Dollar, $3. The green hydrangeas are from the Dollar Tree. The pink, light pink roses were from Rose's Discount Store. Okay, but you can find that anywhere, because I got that about a year ago and I don't know if they still sell that. And then the orchids here on the side were Family Dollar. Family Dollar, $3. Okay, so this is a really, really pretty full arrangement with lots of pop and color to it. And then you're bringing in more color with the gold vase and giving it a color block type of look. And then by applying the purple treatment, that is also a beautiful, beautiful look. And then if you're going to have a low light setting, I've included some push lights on the bottom. This is pretty much it. And this is a showstopper right here. I think it looks freaking awesome. So that's it, guys. We're completely done. And I think that this is a pretty easy DIY arrangement. I don't think it was really complicated, and I think that you guys will be able to duplicate this with not a lot of problems at all. And you can have that really great wow factor and it wasn't really hard. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel so we can grow this channel together. Also, if you are a subscriber, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. And everybody can follow me on Instagram at onehipsister. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you again in the next DIY video.